I am going to make double dog sure I get the transmission vacuum and the distributor vacuum hooked up on my Edelbrock correctly. I've looked at it, and I looked at Uncle Tony, and I looked at Thunderhead 389 and everything else. So we're going to double check this. We're going to pull the gasket pan off of the transmission pan and put a new gasket on it on Daphne. I decided to go ahead and do that because I just think it's leaking. The first time I pulled it off, boy, it was a mess. So I've been kind of scared to pull it off, but I think it's time. And just replace a little fluid in it. So, and then I got this coming in. We're gonna do a couple of weird things today. One probably more weird than the other. So I got to go down and check my parts stash, my fluid stash, my ultra gray, and everything else. So this is the way that they say do it. And I've looked at this before, and I think I always do it this way. But this will be true on not only the 57 GMC with a 78. I think it's a 78 Turbo Hydromatic 350. The Pontiac, the big Bonneville, has a Turbo Hydromatic 400, and I'm not going to do that. I just did that. So let's go in there and double check all these things, and I might go ahead and put that fuel pressure gauge in the Bonneville and crank her up. Let me go get the Bonneville keys, and we will get on with it. Okay, gathering up stuff for the transmission. So the ported one is up higher, and it is, and it's supposed to go to the distributor. And let's see if it does. Yep, that's the way I got them. So I got them right. Alright, just wanted to double check that. Okay, well, let's go over to Bonnie and look at one. Let's look at a different motor for a change. Not that I don't mind this one. Let's just stroll on over to Bon and see what's happening there. Okay. You might not believe it, but I've been cleaning up. So, see? Told you. Kind of the same animal, except bigger by quite a bit, actually. By what, 84 cubic inches. Okay, we got that off. So let's see what we got here. So the ported, I gotta change these. Oh, wait a minute. What have I got going here? Must have done somebody wrong, or something wrong. Let's see. So we got the that was plugged off, so I don't know why. Getting all this stuff in my way. Let's take a look and see where that goes. I wonder what I was thinking. What were you thinking here? So that's supposed to go to the auto gearbox. So let's just take a look here. So we got this one going to the distributor, and I got no vacuum at all. I'll have to look that up. So that's on the right thing. I don't know, I must have really, I'll have to get this on the lift. So a Turbo Hydromatic, and that's severely interfering with the linkage there. Sometimes I slap stuff together, and I'm not very careful about. That's the kick down. So, okay, well, Bonnie's gonna have to go on the lift, so we'll see about that. So I do have the ported one going to the distributor, although in an unhappy way. we'll have to think of a happier way to do that. I'm going to come around this side instead of going all the way around them circles there. So, okay, well that's another day, but I am going to crank her up a little bit later once I get some other stuff done. So, and we're going to fit this thing on, and do I have room to do that? Yeah, I'll have to put it right back there, and that's a spot too. Right back there, that's 3/8. Well, I know that because every time I see that stainless steel fuel line, I cringe because that stuff's hard to mess with. Okay, so all I need is another couple of good clamps and a little piece of rubber hose. Okay, Turbo Hydromatic 400 vacuum line. That could explain a little bit of shifty problems. I don't know. We'll find out later. So I'm just going to bounce around. It's going to kind of be a day in the life, a day in the shop. So I got this thing buttressed up underneath to keep it from flopping about. And I got my big square, and I'm going to square this off with a pencil and a yellow marker. And I'm going to do my lettering, and then we'll see what it looks like here. We'll build the sign one strip at a time, one thing at a time. Okay, here we go. She came in through the bathroom window. All right, well, here we are. This is what it's come to. People just keep coming down here, and I've got enough signs and warnings of stuff, and it just gonna have to stop. I think that's the way to stop it. Okay, well, we're going to move along. We got one more shot of the sign. I got to clear coat it. I'm going to put some windshield, headlamp covering stuff on it to make it last. So we're ready to put in this fuel gauge, not fuel regulator like I said yesterday. And we're going to crank her up and just kind of adjust her from there. Let's see where my adjustment is here. Kind of hard to get to. I need to get a little stubby screwdriver. Let's get this in. Okay, so I've got this one. You might can see it there, almost flush with the case. And I didn't get it down but like 7 or something. So let's go over here. And this one, I just got the new gauge in it. And I like the way the line looks, and it's fine. But this one is almost all the way. Wow, that's a lot of turns in. I mean, I can get my pinky in there. So I don't know what we're going to get here. But like we say, I got to get Daphne out and make sure she's not going to starve for gas. But, I don't know what to do here. I'm going to try to get a screwdriver on that thing because I got a feeling that's going to be high. Okay, here we are again. This is a GM, so it goes that way. Let's get some fuel going here. Okay, there we go. We're in gear. We got the parking brake down. The oil pressure. Oh, come on, baby, stick with us here. Okay, gotta let it warm up. Okay, she's holding her on here, so let's pop out and see what we got here. Showing 5. Can you turn that up? What? I think I know what it is, gang. I think I know what the other problem is. Okay, I've given her a couple of turns, and I got her up about 5.5. So that'll be fine. We'll take that. Now the problem with the other one is I have that lift pump in the very back of Daphne. So maybe that's the one that's pumping up the volume there. So that might be be something I'll have to contend with. Okay. It's fairly obvious that I wiped all stupid people out there, and then they're going to want me to pay for their hearing aids. So let's see, this is, we're going to wipe all this down. We're going to take this back off again, and then I'm going to take this off and clean it up and powder coat it. How about that? How's that sound? Sounds good to me. I like doing stuff like that. All right, let's get the camera out of splash way here. Now I got to take this cable off, and that ain't too hard. So if you lose this little pin, I think that pin's probably going to be okay. So I need to see about taking that out of there. Okay, no big sweat. So I need the sockets to get the cover off. I saw some cats who had that kind of bracket that went sideways. That's a lot better than this stuff, because this one you got to take all the stuff off to get to that thing. So that one bolt right there. We're about ready to crack her loose, see what it's going to be like. So let's find out. Ooh. I haven't even touched the part of knocking the pan down to get the fluid out of it, and it's dripping. So let's get the old dead blow and safety squints for sure. Yeah, baby. I don't want that in my eyeballs. I don't want those coating my orbits. Okay. So let's see what we're gonna do here now. What do you think? Right about there? Yeah, maybe we can go up here and get her. I don't know. Can't wait to get in here. Alright, well, I'm just going to have to crack her loose without, well, I can put you over here. I got some new tripods, but I don't have them down here, so let's try to get it out of splash way here. Where's that thing? There it is, right there. Let's, oh, there it goes. Oh, my goodness. It's a fountain of love there. Okay. Don't look bad. I can see red in it. It looks good on the dipstick too. So okay. Well, we're gonna pull her on down here, and we're gonna see what's in her. I really want to get a look at the filter so I can make sure I'm getting the right one. Although I don't think there's much trouble with that. So the last time I did this, there were bits of material. Look at that, just plain old screws. Okay, well let's take a look in here, and let's get this back a little bit. Keep any dirt from. Okay, I think that's probably drained enough. Let's get that back over there where it gets the drippies. Oh, let's get our hand turned around here. Get in some light. Well, this time no chunks, and I've been taking pretty good care of her. There's some gunk in there, just your normal gunk, nothing to worry about. That's not bad. Okay, I'm happy with that. All right, put that right there. I guess they didn't put drain plugs in these. I guess that's an expense, and they wanted you to change the filter, I suppose, whatever their reasons were. Covered. You believe it? Well, the good thing is the gasket's on it, and I didn't know far less. I don't know much about them now. Auto gearboxes then, so at least I remember put the gasket on it, so that's good. So, all right, that's it for now. Nothing too unusual with the filter. So I'm gonna get a tap and tap these holes out. I'm kind of big on that because you'll get a better torque spec. And I'm gonna clean and do all this stuff, right? Okay. Let's go see what color we're gonna powder coat that cover. Okay, Okay, I've been cleaning and cleaning and cleaning. Whomping and a cleaning. I missed that right there, but what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get my big ball peen and rest this right here and whack on them holes and get them flat. So it'll cinch up better. Better put all this stuff on. Just got to keep working on it. You know how it is. Okay. That's a lot better. It's a lot flatter. Took all of like 5 minutes. Don't take any time at all. So, and it's just far better. Got a couple of little straighten outs I'm gonna do. Let's go find out what the thread is on the bolts that hold this thing in here. Another use for this. I can't find a place to put that thing. There you go. So let's get this down in here as much as we can and sort of clean off what we can. Well, get most of it in there. That's okay. So I think that my problem here with my super pressure is this thing. So we're going to take that out. I don't know what else I can do. And I just put that on there. So that's messing up my Edelbrock. So that's about 8.5 inches. So let's get this out of here and see what the Edelbrock does, because I can't be running it that high. It's just too flipping high. So I just didn't think it would do that. Okay, I used this thing again, Superstars, and put me a little flare on that. I think that'll keep it from leaking. That has a little bubble in it already. I think that's okay. So I must have done that on the Eastman tool over there. So let's put that in. Okay, she's on the ground, and I got my piece of steel in there, and steel tubing, and so we'll see what happens. And I got to take these up and find the thread pitch on those and clean them suckers up. Let's throw them in the bay thing, the ultrasonic. So it's 5/16 18, and so let's get the tap out and clean all that up. And make sure that they're bottomed out. There's no silicone up in the holes or anything like that. So it's a little bigger than I thought it was going to be. This is a very lovely set of tools. These you can put your taps down in them, and boy, is that ever nice, especially in a situation like this, because I could, but I mean, it's just a whole lot more convenient to do this. And so let's put the come on. Okay, hang on a second. It's really in there. So okay, that's a number 5. I don't know who makes them, but those are great. I love them. I just keep them right there. All right, let's put this other stuff in the cleaner. All right. Okay, so here we go. And you can just use your 3/8 ratchet on it, and then there you go. Takes a little time, and have your brake clean right there, and let's wipe this stuff down a little bit more. Gonna get some drips on you. There's the goo and gunk and stuff that comes out of the threads. Takes about 20 minutes if you're wondering, maybe less. Oh, it's getting late, almost 5. So anyway, let's get the Meguiar's headlight coating. I know that's good for outdoors. So let's put this spray on here and put it up where it matters. All right, zoink. The proceedings is in the ground. Kind of want it to lean a little bit, I guess. I don't know. All right, let's take a look and see what it looks like. All right. I think that'll get attention. Oh, I am zeroed all the way in. Okay, well, away it goes. Alright. I mean it in the best possible way. So, alright. Okay, we got her in the oven. We'll see what she looks like in 24 minutes and 4 seconds. You better shop around. Okay, we're going to, that's not magnetic. What's magnetic here? That's magnetic. Okay, so we're going to turn the car on and off with the battery switch here. And I have not messed with this. I can see it down in there, so that's good. Okay, I'm not going to mess with it. Let's just see how low it goes here. Well, the Edelbrock wasn't even doing nothing. So I guess if you're going to use an electric fuel pump, just use one. Maybe it ain't. There it goes. It's going up a little bit. Now I probably need to adjust this while it's running, but I doubt it would have got running if I hadn't. There it goes. Okay. Well, that's quite the thing there, isn't it? Okay, well that's about 5 pounds. Alright, we're going to crank her up later. I just wanted to just see what was wrong here. And now I know what's wrong here. What's the trouble here? Good old James. So we're going to get her going. I don't want to do it right now because I got to go. So we're going to wrap this thing up in I've got about 90 seconds left on my powder coating. And then I got to run. So I'm going to end this video here in a second. It's been a fun day. Georgie Fame and the Blue Things. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, that's it for this one. There she is. We'll look at her in a second. And I got that all nice and clean. I think I had this in a bad place. It was right underneath the filter. We're going to put it in a better place. So there she is. And I need to get a picture. I think that's just going to be beautiful. So it is beautiful. I think it's going to be. I got where I don't mind a little bit of overspray here. So we're going to put this in here so we won't lose it. Boing! Noise alert. Okay. Just great. Very, very pleased with the whole day. So thumbs up and subscribe. And make any comments you want or ask me a question. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you a lot. Thanks for spending time with me again. Bye-bye. I didn't know they still did stuff like this. You can hear that thing. They're cutting the grass on the other side of the road. It's an old Ford. I don't know what it is, an 8N or something. Sure looks cool. I'll be what's he doing? He's stopping. Is he gonna wave at me or something? Probably just saw something in the road. God, what kind of industrial machine cuts up all them beer cans and beer bottles and Coke bottles and stuff? One day somebody pulled off the road right here and I heard this loud pop. And I went right out there and I thought maybe they had a flat tire, but they just ran over a Coke bottle and it blew up. Anyway, I wonder how often that thing has to be serviced, the blades. Whew.